Hello everyone, how are you doing today? In this video, we're going to watch Creepy Beard Guy, Why We Need Torture. We're going to watch him explain why we need this and see what he has to say. Oh, whoops. Tom Campbell, Why We Need Reincarnation. My mistake. Please excuse me for that. Let's listen to his wise words.
Why it works, or why we have the reincarnational process, is because this learning process is not something that one can expect to accomplish in 60, 70 years.
So, unfortunately, getting your penis cut off once wasn't enough. You'll have to be reborn to get it cut off a second time to learn something from it. Wow. If that's not the darkest motherfucking disgusting sadistic thing I've ever fucking heard, I don't know what is. And a quick shout out to Abstract Angel Artist, The Sanity Machine, for covering this specific video and doing his analysis on it. I highly recommend checking out his channel and his video on this specific video. And before you leave a comment below going on this big old tangent about your personal dynamic with the Sanity Machine or your interpersonal issues with him, etc., or vice versa or whatever, abstain from that in my comment section, because this video I'm talking about this specific topic, and I'm talking about that specific video that he did on this topic. I am not talking about anything else. So please leave that out of my comment section. Thank you. Let us continue.
It just doesn't work that way. There's too much to learn. It's a change of your being, and people don't.
It just doesn't work like that. It's too much to learn. So, unfortunately, you'll have to get your penis cut off, maybe 20 more times before you can actually learn anything. Wow. Well, I guess you'll have to be tortured to death by your parents 20 more times like Emrico Suna was to really learn something. And, he can't seem to specify what you actually learn by being tortured to death from your parents, but we'll see what he has to say.
Change that much from their experience. So you're going to have to do it multiple times. Remember, this is an evolution machine.
You're going to have to do it multiple times. You don't have to do anything. I fucking despise people who say you have to do this, have to do that. We were forced into this world against our will the first time. And he's saying you're going to have to do it again another time. That's fucking disgusting.
This will be kind of an odd way to express this to you. Only a physicist could say this, and I don't know whether you'll like it or not, but think of us in this reincarnational sense as sort of like the working fluid in an evolutional engine.
The working fluid in a sort of evolutional engine. Damn, that's fucking dark.
Right. Sort of like the refrigerant goes around in the compressor in a refrigerator. Each time it goes around, it gets cooled a little bit.
So we're being compared to refrigerant here. He's comparing people dying and screaming in agony and torture to refrigerant cycling through a system. So basically, that's all you are to this fucker, is refrigerant cycling through a system. And you're going to have to experience it, by the way.
And here we are. Each time we go around, we decrease our entropy a little bit. So here we are, decreasing entropy. Decreasing entropy. They always go on and on and on about these things. This is especially the term they use a lot, this decrease of empathy idea, right? Akin to the higher vibration concept that's talked about with the New Age circles, right? So basically, the more you run through the grind wheel, the more you're relieved from your entropy. Never mind the fact that you were screaming in agony as you died. After turn, we're the working fluid in an evolution machine.
We're the working fluid in an evolution machine. Wow. Wow. Just think about how this guy sees you. Think about how fucked up his psychology is towards you. This guy never experienced one day of starvation in his fucking life.
And that's our job. Yeah, I see the technical people are getting that. Yeah, they say, yeah, I see that.
He's laughing about this shit. He's acting like it's just a joke. He's not even contemplating in his brain people being tortured to death. He's just talking about this concept like it's some fucking philosophical idea. On his little fucking armchair with his suit and all this other bullshit. What an asshole. What a total fucking asshole.
Other people kind of don't relate to that. But we have to go around. It's a cyclical thing, because every time
you cycle, you're trying to lose entropy, doing a little better. So that's why we have to have the reincarnation. The other reason is...
That's why we have to have it. According to who? According to you? According to some cosmic sadistic sadist motherfucker? According to you or them? We have to have it? I don't have to have it. I don't want to have it. Why the fuck do I have to have it? Oh, because someone else, some other being says so. That's why. Okay. I see how it is.
That people get trapped. What happens to the majority of people is that, there's a few times when you think you know everything. One of them is two. It's called the terrible twos. The next one is teenage years, and, that's, of course, those are terrible as well. Then you get to about...
In fact, my teenage years were actually quite good, and to this day, I actually knew more and still do today. Vastly more than my parents or anyone else around me knew as a teenager, in fact. In fact, there's a lot I knew as a teenager that is very, very useful stuff that I've maintained my whole life. So stop insulting the teenage years. That's something that pisses me off and is a big pet peeve of mine. I despised my intelligence being compared to an immature child when I was a teenager. That pissed me the fuck off. Because I was more aware of what the fuck's going on here than any adult I fucking knew as a teenager. And as a kid, by the way.
40 or 50, and people kind of think they know everything. They've been there, they've done that, and there's not much that they don't know. And they have their beliefs, and basically they're dead-ended. They get in a corner. They box themselves into a corner with their beliefs. And that stops their growth. So they're just kind of there. Well, you have to give them a chance. You can't say, well, you're stuck, you're there forever. For eternity, you're stuck there. What happens is they die, they get to start over with a clean slate without all those beliefs. They have to reach it.
You die and get to start over with a clean slate. Akin to dying in a video game and having to start all over, except the difference is, in this case, you're actually facing agony and torment, and the high risk of literal torture. And not only that, you're starting from scratch with no memory of what the fuck happened before. No significant notable memory that's actually helpful to any notable degree, or useful. So the vast majority of what you learned, if not all of it, is wiped and gone. Therefore, you're not learning jack shit about fucking anything. It's defeating the entire purpose. It's like spending 50 years trying to defeat the boss at the end of a video game, and once you defeat him, boom, you're reset back to the beginning of the fucking game. You know how pissed off you were as a kid when you were playing a video game and something fucking fell onto the reset button, or somebody clicked it, or something happened as the power fucking went out, and then because it was a game you couldn't fucking save, you are fucked and having to start at the very goddamn beginning again? Yeah, that kind of fucking agony. On top of the agony you face during life. So let's continue.
Generate all of that intellectual thinking stuff over from scratch. Now, they don't start over from scratch as far as their quality of consciousness. Whatever quality...
They don't start over from scratch as far as their quality of consciousness, as that has any actual relevance. So, you can have whatever quality of consciousness you can have, but you're still going to be tortured to death by your parents, like Emrico Suna was. Or still have your penis cut off, like other individuals were.
Consciousness they attained in that last incarnation, that's where they start the next time. But they have to start from zero as far as their experience base goes, which means all their beliefs and that kind of stuff has to come up pretty much from scratch. Now, that's not entirely true. I'm just giving you the kind of the bigger picture. When you pass from this reality frame, you're just shifting data streams.
You're just shifting data streams. Just shifting data streams. Notice how nonchalant he's talking about an extremely horrific fucking dire thing? Death is a fucking horrific goddamn thing. There's nothing beautiful or pretty or nice or kissy-cuddly about it. That's fucking horrific. And so he's talking about this just a data stream transfer, like it's some robotic fucking informational transfer. So Emrico Suna, he was just being data transferred. Screaming to death, starving to death in that closet, he's just being data transferred to another form afterwards. Wow. You motherfucking piece of shit.
Shift that data stream. Immediately, most people tend to be very confused. because they don't know what's going to happen. They're confused. A lot of times they're frightened and terrified.
Well, of course they're frightened and terrified. Of course they're fucking frightened and terrified. They're being tortured, and now they're forced to remain sentient and to continue on in another fucking sentient state they don't desire, to be tortured again. Of course they're fucking terrified.
Accidental death, or even if it's just old age, they're often very terrified of death. And they come...
It's not so much the death they're terrified of, it's the pain of death, and the pain that follows after death, and the fact that death isn't actually an escape. That's what's fucking paining them and tormenting them.
Kind of wake up, if you will. They maintain, they don't really wake up, they just continue consciousness, and they're in a different environment. And it's very disconcerting for most. And there's a whole reality frame, a virtual reality frame, that's designed just for transitions. And that's what they do there. That's their job. And people who
That's their job. The demonic hellish overlords, that's their job. Right.
Transitioning, they basically are met, they're guided, and mostly what's being done is they're being set at ease. Relax, everything's okay, you're where you're supposed to be. Yes, sir.
Set at ease, relax, everything's okay, you're where you're supposed to be. I'd be like, fuck no, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I never wanted to be there. I don't want to fucking be here. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Who the fuck are you, motherfucker? Like, I want to be done with this bullshit, and I want to be in my own realm of my own choice and my own desire, independent of all you motherfuckers.
Everything's fine, relax. Yes, your dog,
Relax. You just had your penis cut off and you died screaming in agony. Just relax. Everything's fine.
we'll get along, and all this reassurance sort of thing.
We'll get along and all this Does any of that sound reassuring whatsoever to you? Think about it. Does this motherfucker look reassuring to you? What the fuck, man? I don't feel reassured. I feel like some creepy grandfather fucking figure, like creepy dude coming back from like some creepy ass fucking Masonic ritual. Like, this is like the face you'd fucking see over your bed when you're like trying to fucking fall asleep, and you like asked a question about his beliefs, and then he just looked at you with this fucking creepy ass face. You know? That's fucking creepy as shit, man. There ain't nothing reassuring about this motherfucker or what he's saying or any of this shit.
Happen almost immediately is that your past physical life starts to fade very much the way a dream fades when you wake up and you've been dreaming.
Oh, so it fades away and somehow that makes it all better. Oh, because it fades away, you're all better now. Give me a fucking break. That's fucking horrible.
It starts to just fade away. So all of those concerns, all of those, very, very important things that were...
It fades away because they don't want you to fucking remember the torture you were in so that they can play the same bullshit game on you a second time. I don't want to forget the things that are crucial that I need to remember, that I want to carry on with. I want my knowledge that has positive benefit to my life to continue past this life. I want my happy, joyful experiences to continue on and not be taken away and fall away from me. Those things I want to maintain. The only things I'd want gone are the PTSD from the actual fucking tortures themselves. But I would want the knowledge remaining of how to ensure it never fucking happened to me ever again, even in potential form. This wiping bullshit of this is fucking terrible. It's being wiped so they can fucking torture you again.
On the top of your mind start to get less important and start to fade. You're taken to places.
So getting your penis cut off doesn't become as much of a big deal anymore to you. It's just, whatever, It is what it is. Good God. Evil God. God damn it.
That will assure you that you're in process. And a lot of that is just so you feel, because you come knowing that if, you have to be doing something, you need to be in processing. What line should I stand in is kind of the way you feel.
You need to be in processing. What line should I stand in? Man.
Because if you're not standing in a line to do something or somebody do something to you, then nothing's happening. So we have these beliefs. So sure enough, they create process. They create lines to stand in. They create places to go, things to do, people to talk to. And okay, your turn's coming, next we're going to... And people kind of gradually then get they get decompressed from this reality into a larger, all the time the physical's dropping away. The dream is that you just had of the physical is disappearing, getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Eventually,
the dream you had of being tortured to death by your parents and your body rotting away screaming in a dark closet where nobody knows about you, the dream of that just fades away. So Enrico Suna's corpse is today buried in the ground. It was just a dream. That's all it was. Just a dream. Getting bashed up inside the head, ripped across the floor, starved, smashed, cracked, shouted at, forced to exercise 10 to 12 hours a day. David, whose penis was cut off, just screaming in agony over that. It's just a dream. The dream just fades away. Let that sink in how dark this motherfucker is for a second. You gonna tell me this motherfucker has any ounce of good in him whatsoever? Bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
You are approached about another incarnation, about
For
what it is
fuck's
you
sake.
need to do.
You're approached about another fucking incarnation. About what it is you need to do. You need to do something. God damn. How about let's start by ensuring your penis doesn't get cut off a second time and that you're not tortured to death by your parents? Does that sound like a good place to start? And how about we just don't need to ever do anything ever again? Ever? Like ever again? After something like that? Please?
The idea that you're trying to learn and grow, if you are aware enough, if you've been through this enough times that you kind of, oh yeah, all right, I get it, then...
That you're kind of like, oh yeah, I get it. Look how casually he's talking about an insanely fucking dark topic. You have any idea how fucking insanely horrifying this is and how dark this is? He's just nonchalant, just totally casual talking about it.
You will get to a place where they will work with you on what do you want to do next? What do you need to work on? Where do you think your problems are?
Oh, motherfucker. That would be classic. I'd be like, you know what? You're my fucking problems, you dark-ass cosmic motherfuckers. You're my problems. My goal, I want you motherfuckers destroyed and locked the fuck up. If you're not destroyable, I want you permanently fucking locked away to where you can never fucking do this to any other sentient being ever again. That's what I want. I want your asses fucking kicked is what I want. I want you to face the reality of what you've actually fucking done to us. Forcing children's penises to be cut off. Children to be tortured to death by their parents. And just acting like it's this big nonchalant just, oh, it's just an experience for you. I want you motherfuckers destroyed. That's what I fucking want. That's my goal.
And if you go, I don't have any problems, they will show you what your problems are and what you have to
Oh yeah. They'll be like, you're my motherfucking problem. You pieces of shit.
do next. That's what some of those databases are for. They'll take you and they'll run those databases and they'll say, well, look here, you see this where you...
I don't buy this bullshit this guy's saying it, but if something like this fucking happens or has happened, I wonder how many sentiences said that to these motherfuckers. You're my motherfucking problem, you pieces of shit. You know? And I have a feeling that the ones who did that are the ones who are actually receiving the worst tortures in this life. I have a feeling that they're the ones getting their penises cut off. They're the ones being tortured to death by their parents because they called these motherfuckers out. That's what I have a feeling of. That's my gut feeling on the issue, on the situation.
Gave this guy the finger when he, pulled in front of you, that wasn't nice, and you have anger.
I'd be like, I'll show you nice, you pieces of shit. My finger'd be doing a lot more than just sticking up in front of him, I'll tell you that much.
Management problem, you have this ego problem, and you'll go basically through a review. If you don't know the answers, they'll help you find them.
Through a review. Oh, okay. Through a review. Let's review your emotionality.
towards having your penis cut off. Let's review your feelings about that. You had your penis cut off. Why do you have such an anger problem about that? Why are you so angry that your body was mutilated, that the most intimate part of your form was sliced off against your will? Why are you so angry? You've got to work on that again. So you're going to have it happen to you again, and this time you're going to have to make sure you don't get angry about it. Can you do that for us? Fucking disgusting.
You will see where your problems are, and there is no escaping. You know, it's not like you can say, oh, well, that's not true.
There's no escaping. No escaping. It's not like you can say, no, that's not true. It's not like you can say, I have a fucking valid reason, god damn it, to be pissed off as fuck and want you motherfuckers destroyed. You cut my penis off, you pieces of shit. What the fuck's wrong with you? You things are fucking vile. You need to be fucking destroyed. Ripped to pieces. Right fucking now, god damn it. Or you just do it, you wouldn't say it, you know? That's what you'd be thinking in your head before you did it, you know?
You know, that didn't happen. They've got you good and right, and you know it.
They've got you good and right, and you know it. Just think how fucking vile that is. Fucking so demonic. God damn it. This is the bullshit that's practiced and preached in the religions also. The same fucking thing. The same goddamn dynamic, narrative, everything else. People just relish and worship and praise this idea and concept of reincarnation. It's some amazing fucking thing. It's a fucking nightmarish hellscape of a fucking process. It's horrible. It's fucking diabolical to the rot core is what it is. And it's sickening.
And a lot of things that you didn't even know that you did.
A lot of things you didn't even know that you did. Fucker, motherfucker. Us people who are empathic and stuff, we're overly fucking fixated on what we do and say and think and feel we analyze ourselves up and down, motherfucker, all day, every goddamn day to the point that it's bad for our fucking health. Don't even fucking bullshit me that any of these people are going to need to learn something else. These people microanalyzing themselves day in and day out to the point that's causing them fucking nightmarish depression. Contemplating every little unkind thing they might have done to someone. Thought, word, deed, feeling, and everything else. People self-torturing in this way. Don't even fucking pull that bullshit on me. You still need to learn something. As if you haven't fucking already thought 1,000,000 times over about every little micro fucking thing you might have done that hurt someone. God damn it.
Unhelpful. You know, may come back up and you see it. You go,
may come back up. See, you never get any fucking relief. Like, you made a mistake, you know, you never get any fucking relief. It's never good enough. Never good. No matter what you do, no matter how well-intentioned, no matter how many good deeds or loving things you do, there's always some fucking loose end that they're going to say, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. There's always something fucking else you haven't done enough of, you know? Always fucking something else, isn't there? And they just have to rub it in your face fucking more. They just never let you off the fucking hook, do they?
Really need to work on anger management. And then you decide, well, then let's put you in a place where anger management's going to challenge you.
Okay, so let's put you in another body that has the penis cut off again. So it's going to literally take every ounce of your entire being to not get angry about it. Need any more be said? I could literally just shut the video off right now. And this guy really should just be fucking executed. This guy really should face a firing squad. I'm not even fucking kidding you, folks. This motherfucker should be facing a firing squad right now. Or a beheading or some shit like that. This motherfucker is disgusting.
Because that's how you get over things. You don't get over them by ignoring them. You get over by going into them and being challenged by them.
You don't get over your penis being cut off by ignoring the fact that it happened. You get over it by going into it again. By having it happen to you a second time. And by learning to bypass your anger towards the torture thereof. Fucking disgusting.
So then they'll put you in that situation where, you know, you're a father and you've got 4 teenage daughters, you know, and anger management is...
So he compares this like really mild ass fucking situation. Think about it. Think how delusional this motherfucker is. You're a father with all these different daughters, as if that's anywhere near actual physical torture in degree or scope or scale. As if there's anything you're actually going to learn from that anyway at all. other than just some cheesy fucking, oh, I know how to deal with interpersonal conflict better now. You fucking kidding me?
It's, really something that you need to work on. Anyhow, do I sound like
something you need to work on?
a guy that had teenage daughters? I have 2 girls and 2 boys, and they're all wonderful. And if you know what you're doing, which is part of this question, if you know about the larger reality, if you understand how things work.
Oh, natalist daddy, patting himself on the back. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. Audience approval of you forcing other sentiences into this world. Bravo! You're so amazing.
You're better at playing the game than you are if you're totally clueless. So that's why this kind of understanding is really helpful, because it can help you interpret your experiences. Why is this happening to me? You start looking for your lessons. You start realizing that growing and the choices you make are very important instead of just going through life like a zombie,
Well, people already fucking knew that top to bottom, and it fucking self-tortures them. People hyperanalyze their thoughts and feelings and words every fucking day of their lives, and it's actually traumatic to doing that in excess. And this is what he's suggesting you need to do more of, for fuck's sake.
Doing whatever you do because you're doing it. You can kind of be aware, living in the moment, aware of your ego, aware of your anger,
This is what causes people to have paranoid schizophrenic episodes, when they actually go so much into being aware of all these things to this extent. So he's encouraging people to behave like a paranoid schizophrenic, to look at the world from a paranoid schizophrenic lens, and he's saying things that are going to harm people who are already diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. They're going to be more paranoid now, because they're going to be taking what he's saying fully fucking seriously, and they're going to be microanalyzing every last goddamn thing they say, think, feel on a daily basis 24/7. More than they are now. And it's going to fuck with their heads.
Trying to reduce those things. If you actually make an effort, you can do a lot better, a lot quicker, a lot faster. You don't have to evolve in tiny, tiny steps. If you're totally unaware, then it takes you a long time before you start to become aware.
So have fun with your multiple visits to mental institutions by following this guy's advice. Microanalyzing and hyperfixating on all the micro little things you're doing that might be unkind or mean to other people on a daily basis, and just consume your thoughts with those things. So therefore, you don't have to come back and you don't have to learn anything else. Just learn everything you fucking need to learn in this lifetime and obsess on it, so you learn every goddamn little micro trace of everything. Lest you have to be forced into this shit show fucking again.
But those of us who have been around a few times, you come back and you're a zero, as far as you don't know anything in this physical reality anymore, you start over. We get nudged a lot. Things happen to us.
Those of us who have been around a few times, we get nudged a lot. Things happen to us. So your penis gets cut off? Does that happen to you? Why did it happen to the other person? Why did it happen to that baby, that infant, and not you? Why did it happen to David as a child and not you? You get nudged, okay.
Paranormal things pop in our face and go, hey, there's a bigger reality out here.
Hey, there's a bigger reality out here. Duh. Box of rocks much? Obvious much?
Remember, and it takes you along so you get back a lot more quickly than it took you to get there the first time, because you come back in with the same quality.
When they could have just let you stay out of this place and not had to come back here. You could have just learned and been taught shit outside of this fucking hellscape. That's what classrooms exist for. You don't need to fucking be eaten alive by a wild animal to learn that animals eat other animals alive. You can learn that in a fucking classroom. You don't need to be an animal getting eaten alive to learn what it means to be eaten alive by an animal. Capiche?
That you attained the last time. So it's a much faster trip each time.
And it would have been even faster if you just never fucking came back and you were just taught everything you needed to know outside of this fucking hellscape.
So you get back to where you left off a lot quicker than it took you to get there the last time.
Thank you for watching. I think I'll pass on the subscription. This just, everything about this is so fucking dark, it's not even funny, folks. So there you have it. Creepy beard guy, why we need torture. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tom Campbell, why we need reincarnation. Okay, I see. So, that's the problem.
we have motherfuckers like this that exist in the world saying this kind of bullshit. You know? This dude's face, man. How fucking disgusting that is. Would you want to see this guy over your bed at night? Hell no. He's like some guy you'd fucking see walking up the dusty old stairs of an abandoned Freemasonic temple, like some old room. And he's just fucking like sitting there at the end of a staircase, or at the end of the hall, in a big old fucking chair, just sitting there. Fucking creepy as shit, man. God, you know, it's like... When people are out here squabbling and going on all these fucking tangents, spending all this time. Think about it, folks. And then people go on all these big fucking tangents with me when I'm talking about treating trans people properly, with love and affection and respect. And they go on all these fixated tangents. What the fuck's right? You're contributing to this agenda or that agenda, blah, 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 blah. So on and so forth. When this is the actual shit that we're fucking dealing with. It's people promoting torture. That you need to be fucking tortured. That you have to be tortured again and again and again. To forcefully learn things, right? And people go on about, you're insensitive. You come across as insensitive in your videos. Oh, whoop-de-fuck. I come across as insensitive in my videos. Really? Really? Insensitive how? In what way? To whom? Insensitive to this guy? To motherfuckers who have this psychology? Who the fuck would be sensitive to this piece of shit? He doesn't deserve sensitivity. Nobody who has these ideas deserves any sensitivity from me. What fucking soever. None. No, I'm not going to be sensitive to somebody promoting a torture fucking narrative. Hell no. What about my sensitivity? What about the fact that I'm sensitive? I don't really ever hear anybody mentioning that. It's always somebody else's sensitivity. Oh, you're harming this person, said that's sensitivity, this sensitivity. What about my fucking sensitivity, goddammit? Standing up for myself when people say bullshit to me. Go on these fucking tangent narratives making me out to be something I'm not. Creating these fucking stories in their head about me like idiots. People who haven't even fucking met me. And they're judging me based on a fucking piece of content I did. And the way I'm talking in it or some shit. Fucking disgusting. You know? You come across it. Penis. Perpetual pleasurist pee-pee. You're such a dick. You're such an asshole. You have such a bad fucking attitude. And children's penises are being cut off. And you're thinking about and fixated on the fact that I am a little bit insensitive here and there. That I come across as insensitive. Need any more be said, folks? Need any fucking more be said? Well, there you have it. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful night. And I hope you can get past the fact that I come across as insensitive in this and other pieces of content because of the tones I use, etc. And I hope you have an absolutely amazing, wonderful, uplifting life experience, free from having your own penis cut off, or those of your children. Have a good one. Talk to you soon.